Good morning. My name is Jeff Garcia and I'm the founder of Fetch and Finish, a project logistics platform built for the home improvement market. Before I walk you through the business, I want to ask a question. Have you ever started a home project on Saturday morning, made multiple trips to the hardware store, and still ended the day with materials piled up at the front door and nothing actually done? That experience has a name, and we're building the platform that ends it. The home improvement market is worth $500 billion a year. The logistics around actually completing a project, getting materials inside, staging them where the work happens, cleaning up after, those last 50 feet are completely broken. Three numbers tell the story. The average project requires more than 3 separate store runs. That's multi-trip fatigue destroying weekends. 68% of homeowners don't own a truck, so when the materials ultimately do arrive, they land at the curb, not inside the house, not where the work is being done. And 90% of projects end with debris that sits for days or weeks because there's no simple, affordable way to deal with it. This isn't an inconvenience, it's a structural gap in a $500 billion market, and it's been sitting there unaddressed, waiting for someone to build the right platform. You see everything on the left side of the screen? We eliminate it. Instead of 3 store trips, there's 1 booking. Instead of materials dropped at the curb, a vetted professional stages them exactly where the work is happening. Instead of debris sitting for 2 weeks, the site is cleaned the same day the project wraps up. The core value we deliver isn't really a service category, it's time. The one resource no customer can get back once a project takes it. People don't pay us to haul things, they pay us to get their Saturdays back. So the platform has 3 actors: customer, the Fetch and Finish engine, and the provider. Let me walk you through what happens here. The customer opens the app, selects the service, fetch, stage, or finish, set the time window, and pays into escrow. That's step 1. Our algorithm immediately matches them to the nearest background checked vetted provider, real-time GPS, live ETA. Step 2, provider arrives, completes the job, uploads the photo documentation, and the escrow is released automatically. Step 3, done, clean, documented. Now here's what makes this defensible. We combine 3 things that no competitor currently puts together: a vetted provider network, material escrow that protects both parties, and an inside staging protocol. Our providers don't stop at the door, they bring materials to the room where the work is actually happening. Each one of those elements exists somewhere in the market, but 0 competitors combine all 3. That's the moat. We have 4 major revenue streams. 2 are consumer facing. The fetch fee is $75 per job, same day material retrieval and delivery. The finish cleanup is $40 an hour, debris hauling, site clearing. Both are transactional, high frequency, and high repeat. The other 2 are on the contractor side. Pro staging at $150 per job is our highest ticket service, and a 10% material upcharge on orders we procure for contractors. That's pure margin. The unit economics bottom line, 65.4% gross margin. Every dollar of revenue keeps 65 cents after direct cost, well above the 50% benchmark for marketplace platforms. Customer lifetime value, $1,391. Cost to acquire customers, $975, giving us a 1.43 LTV to CAC ratio. Positive unit economics from day 1. So what's our go-to-market plan? It's certainly not to go viral, because that's not a plan. Ours is specific, affordable, and measurable. It's a 3-phased approach that's deliberately paced and strategically planned. Months 1 through 6 is a hyperlocal launch in a single market, the Philadelphia suburbs. 100 seed customers acquired through contractor referrals, Google local service ads. We're targeting a customer acquisition cost of under $120, validated before we spend a single dollar on expansion. Months 7 through 18, we prove that the model travels, build out to 3 metros. Business-to-business outreach to 50 contractors, app store launch with referral loop, target of 175 jobs per month. Months 19 through 36, 8 to 10 metro markets, Home Depot and Lowe's supply chain integration, 200 or more vetted providers in the network. The trigger for a Series A is $1 million in ARR. That's our target. It's what the financial model is built toward, and it's what the seed round funds us to reach. And to be clear, we're not alone here. The 4 competitors on this matrix represent the current options available to someone who needs help with a home project. TaskRabbit handles labor, Home Depot delivers to the curb, Got Junk removes debris, Lug and Dolly move large debris. But look at the right column. Inside staging, business-to-business cash advance, escrow payments, material expertise. Only we can do that. Same-day fetch and debris haul are the only two capabilities that exist elsewhere. No one is cross-shopping us because no one else is offering the full stack. That's not a position statement, it's a structural reality visible in this table. So let's talk about the team supporting this. First, it's me, Jeff Garcia, founder and CEO. I bring 7 years of direct home renovation project experience. I also spent 10 years in the CPG manufacturing space, specializing put finished goods into hands of consumers. But most importantly, I've personally felt every pain point on slide 2. I built this financial model from the ground up, not from the top down with market assumptions. I conducted 10 customer discovery interviews across 3 distinct paying segments, and the model is built on what they actually told me they'd pay. So here's where I need help. I need a CTO to build the platform, an operations director to run the provider network, a sales lead to own the contractor channel, and a legal and insurance partner to structure worker classification. Those 4 hires are funded in this round. They're on the right side of the slide because they're planned, not because I'm hiding the gap. I know what I don't know, and I know exactly what it's going to cost to fix it. So speaking of cost, here's the bottom-up model I built. I did not take 1% of a large market and call it the revenue. Every number in this forecast comes from a jobs per month assumption, a price for service, and gross margin calculation. Year 1, $273,000 in revenue at 70 jobs per month. We're investing heavily. There's a $438,000 net loss. That's intentional. We're buying a validated playbook, not trying to be profitable year 1. Year 2, $648,000 in revenue, 105 jobs per month. The loss narrows to $296,000. But by year 3, $1.57 million in revenue, 175 jobs per month, and we're net positive at $191,000. The 6 tiles on the right are the metrics that matter. 65.4% gross margin, 1,391 LTV, 975 CAC, 1.43 LTV to CAC. Break even at month 30. Seed round of $1.3 million. These are not aspirational numbers. They come directly out of the model. So here's where we stand. 10 customer interviews completed. Market size validation at $500 billion. Financial model stress tested to 65.4% gross margin. 3 paying customer segments identified. Go-to-market strategy defined and costed. 3 things are actively in progress right now. The app MVP is in design. The provider network recruitment has begun. The insurance framework is in negotiation. These are not problems. They're the known next steps that this funding round is specifically designed to execute. The 1.3 million seed round breaks down this way. 45% to marketing and customer acquisition. That's where we buy the first 100 customers and prove the CAC model. 25% to technology, the platform build. 20% to operations and provider network. 10% to working capital and legal. The 12-month roadmap from this funding is a 5 milestone process. Hire the CTO, launch the app, reach 100 customers, expand to 3 metros, and trigger Series A. Fetch and Finish is the only platform that combines same-day material logistics, inside staging, and site cleanup in a single booking. We're not asking you to bet on a crowded market. We're asking you to fund the company that closes the last 50 feet. The only tool missing from your job site is us. Thanks for your time.